Hi there. This is H. Victoria Hogro Atkerson. I'm an author and a writer. And this week we are looking at comments and questions from readers and from listeners and viewers on this channel. So we are continuing that program by doing the next question, which is from a person who is a writer. She's a beginner. She's not published yet, but she wants to know, should a person practice writing? And the answer to that is yes, 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 and yes. It is a wonderful thing to write, but if you're going to perfect it, yes, you must practice. So you take your pads, like I tell you, I have tons of them around. And I'm always jotting phrases down. If I hear something smart that someone says, because a lot of people are wizards in using different phrases, so I like to write those down when I hear them. So I'm always working toward that goal. Another way to practice is to listen to poetry. I think one of the most colorful, vibrant things you can do for your writing is to listen to the musicality of poetry. It gives you so much energy and thought in how to put words and phrases together. Read Nikki Giovanni, Sonia Sanchez. He's the master of this art form. Read their work, and of course Maya Angelou. And my favorite is Langston Hughes. I love him. I've been reading him since I was a kid, so I like to read poetry. I don't memorize a lot of poetry, but I like to read quite a bit, and it just gives me a foundation, and it gives me food for thought, and it also creates that mentality where you can create something wonderful. Even your sentences begin to grow and brighten and really explode on the page. So it's a good idea to listen to people who talk colorfully and also to read things that are colorful. You can't get any better than listen to Sonia Sanchez or Nikki Giovanni. They are excellent in phrasing, and don't write what they write. I'm not telling you to do that. I want you to listen, learn from them, and then practice your own style, because you can never be them. You can never do what they do. I could never do that. I'm not a poet. I'm a novelist. But the way, that feeling, that energy, that creativity that they have, and the way that they form their words and phrases are magnificent. Be sure to take a look at poetry as a practice exercise, okay? Now, I have a friend in New York I want you to take a look at. His name is Bob McNeil. He's usually the MC at the Harlem Book Festival every year. Does a tremendous job. He does recite some of his work, which is excellent, and it is wonderful to just hear him perform. So take a look at him. But he's been nominated for several awards, and the one that's right in our face right now is the one from the Dead Man's Tomb. They're giving out an award, and I would like you to look him up on the internet. Do https://deadmanstomb.net 2016/12/3 best story, and then you will see Bob McNeil's name, and you will see the article. Just tap on his name. You'll see the article that he wrote on domestic violence. It's excellent. Take a look at it. It is thought-provoking and wonderful. One of the things this year that has happened to me, which I really appreciate Max Rodriguez for doing all these wonderful festivals in our Black community, right in Harlem. It feels like you're home when you go to Harlem. I spent almost every summer there when I was growing up. So it's a wonderful place. and I feel great there. But this year, for the first time, I sold tons of books. So I was like, Max, I did it. He doesn't know me from anybody, but I love that. And I love the fact that Bob is always the energy behind that. And but all the work, the hard work, Max did that. He got it all together, and I look forward to going next year. I can't wait. I meet so many wonderful people, and they're just terrific. I love it. So anyway, check out your poets. Check out anything to do with writing. Advertisements are great to look at when you're looking for samples of how to embellish your words or phrases, how to make your sentences more clear, more colorful, and more energetic. You want to look to those fast words that your advertisers use. Even when you listen to the TV, listen to those, how they get your attention. Those same skills you can use in your writing. So yes, practice and practice and practice. Keep your pen together. Even on Sunday mornings, if your minister says something that's musical, write it down. And another thing that you can look at, which is also very poetic, is the Bible. Your Psalms are magnificent to read and to just keep going over them, because the sound and the way that they flow from the mouth is absolutely wonderful. To take that energy and put it towards your writing, it is really an amazing thing to do. Read that, read the Proverbs. Those are things that are not, you can stop at any time. It's not a whole lesson that you have to do, but each little psalm is a wonderful poem, and you can't beat that. So practice and practice and practice, and try different things. You know, try children's stories, try whatever, and see what you gravitate toward. But always practice. I always practice. But like I said, my thing is to listen to and to read poetry. That's what I do, because I feel like it gives me an energy that I don't get anywhere else. So I hope that answers your question. Okay, so before you go, I would like you to like my channel and also subscribe, because when you subscribe, that means I will be here for a long time. They have to let people know that that we're doing a good thing here. So do that, and continue to love your family and love someone special, and love to you. God bless.